Alright guys, it's Mrs. Lowell. Today we're going to do our first virtual orchestra lesson. So I gave you a little Google form to go along with this lesson. So after you've watched this video, if you could take a minute and do that Google form, I'm going to do my best to answer all the questions. The first question on the form is, do you have an instrument at home? If you could please answer that question, because it'll help me know how many kids are doing these without instruments. I might change what my plans are, okay? The next question is the song A flat, and I put a little piece of music in your Google Classroom for A flat. It's in the key of A minor, and what does that tell you to do? Well, the key of A minor tells you there are no sharps and there are no flats, so you can't play F and C sharp. So a nice little warm-up would be the A minor scale. Maybe you have just half of that. You can just go the G string to A string or the A string up to the high E string. Okay, so that answers the first two questions right there. All right, so then the next question, at the end of measure 1 in the excerpt, you see 2 up bows in a row, and that is called, my friends, a hook. So I'm just going to play the whole excerpt, and then we'll talk about measure 1. So I'm starting up bow. I need a nice big up bow. I need to be kind of at the tip. Okay, that's the whole excerpt right there. So the first question that goes about this here, 2 up bows in a row is a hook. I'm just going to play that same excerpt again. This time I'm going to play it on viola. Let me just magically switch to viola. Nothing to see here. Oh, now I have, just pretend it's a viola. All right, so I wrote it out for viola because you guys don't actually get it in the song. So again, I'm at the tip. A flat on viola. All the same stuff applies, it's just lower. And lastly, I'm going to play it on the cello. Here I go. Hopefully I can read sideways while I play cello. That's okay. Again, all these parts are in your Google Classroom. Cello. All right, so let's talk about the questions now as they come along. That first measure is really tricky, so you want to make sure you start with a nice enough room, and then pull, and then up. That's my hook, my first measure. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so the artist likes to vary staccato and tenuto bowings. What does that mean? The word staccato means short and sticky. I like to think of the word sticky with staccato. And tenuto means long. The word tenuto kind of has a long sound to it. That's the line over the note. So when you see those, like in bar number, where is an example? Oh, bar number 8 in the cello part. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, right? That's the difference between tenuto and staccato. At what place in the bow would you want to play a staccato note? Well, staccato, you need a little bit of weight, so it's a lot better to be down here at the frog for staccato. Like at measure number 4, I should change this back to the violin part so I can not reading cello on the violin. I can do it, but it's not fun for me. So, for example, like in measure number 4. Much easier in the lower half of the bow. We talk about this in class all the time. Where should you be in your bow? Right? Let's see what else. Where would your bow be in the very beginning if you have to do a big long slur like that? You need a lot of space. Probably out here. You don't want to be down here. You have nowhere to go, right? You want to be right here. You need to have enough room. So more at the tip is the right answer. You don't want to be here. I got no room. I'm all out, right? I want to be more up here. That will give you enough space, okay? What is the name of the first note in measure 3 and how should you play it? I'm going to let you answer that one. I don't think you need my help with that. You should just know the answer to that. And the same thing, what is the name of the last note of measure 4 and how should you play it? Take a look at the note. I think you can figure that out. And measure number 7 has what style of bowing? We just talked about this, staccato versus tenuto. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to have some fun with this and everybody to try and play this little excerpt. We didn't all get to do it in class, and see if we can all learn it and rock out. And then the cool thing is, if you go and look up the black violin video, you can play this with them. It's in the same key. So we're gonna be having some more lessons like this, and also we're gonna have a meetup with Zoom on Tuesday, so I'll send you the invite for that. So let me know if you've got any questions along the way, okay? Get that assignment in and I'll talk to you soon. That's it. Done?